Let's unpack cyberbullying right here on my YouTube channel. All you need to do, subscribe and turn on your notifications. Hey lovebirds, thank you so much for joining me on the latest and the third episode of my YouTube channel. Robyn Nakaambo is the name, and the journey on YouTube so far has been phenomenal, but as I've always been preaching in the earlier episodes, I really want to give real content that everybody can sort of relate to. And today's topic is so heartwarming because it's something that I recently went through, and also something that Lemu over here has gone through. This amazing soul is a model / but instead of me actually introducing her, I'd like her to introduce herself.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Lemu K, known as Lemu Chivena, but you can just call me Lemu K. Well, I just recently moved back from Cape Town. I did modeling there. I studied professional cookery and hospitality management. I have recently moved back to just see what is out here in Namibia for me. And today's topic is actually going to...
But okay.
But yes, this topic is actually dear to my heart because I've gone through it as well, and especially being a model, that also plays a part in all of this, and this is called cyberbullying.
Alright, so picking it up from cyberbullying. Cyberbullying has been something that has been reoccurrent in my life constantly. And as much as I don't say it, it's something that happens on a daily basis. And this is something that even Golden and I, on our episode together, we spoke about it like, you know what, we literally just block the negativity and then call each other and laugh about it.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I wanted to really bring out with this topic was the measures that have been put in place. There is a bill out there in Namibia that prohibits people from slandering somebody else's name and defaming their character without proof. So just the same way a person cannot go on social sites and talk about, Robyn has got AIDS. Somebody can't go on and say Robyn has had multiple abortions as per what they did to me. So just a quick recap into or review as to what took place on, it seems like a Saturday. One of these, she's on Twitter. I don't know what she does for a living. I don't know her personally. As much as people at this point in time are just like, yeah, no, they are slay queens. They were slay queens together. And then that's why they know so much things about each other. And now Ovito Poka, so now they are beefing. I don't know the person. I don't know like that. I've seen her. Maybe the most words I've said to her was hello and bye. I don't know her like that. But in any case, so this girl, God bless her soul, decided to take a picture of my social media Instagram page, and I'm not following anybody.
She doesn't even follow me, guys.
Not even Lemu. And Lemu is like family, guys. So if anybody needs to really want to kill me, is Lemu. But let's continue. So she takes this thing and she's so offended because does this girl think she's Beyonce? So I didn't see this, and just Saturday I was celebrating somebody's special's birthday. I was litty. And the next day I'm sleeping in the afternoon because I'm recovering from such a fantastic evening. And boom, it's wow, all of this conversation. So obviously when she took this to her social site, which I'm not on, which is Twitter, they now start roasting this girl that thinks she's all that, and she's not even verified. Anyways, who is Robyn? What? So these people are gassing themselves up. And generally for me, I don't like social media thugs, because I don't see what strength there is in an individual that sits behind a profile and basically tarnishes other people's brands or names, like, defames characters, or just tries to make somebody else sad. by tarnishing them or belittling them, and you think it's cool because I'm savage and savage is the new cool. That doesn't work with me. But all right, before I get into the rest of it, let's go for a quick break, and when we get back, I'll get into the nitty-gritties of the story. Okay, so getting back to the story. So she takes the screenshot, takes it to Twitter. Now, I'm not on Twitter because I think it's very time consuming. I on Instagram, I can put my picture up, come back again, and I would know, I'd still be in the know as to who said and what not. But with Twitter, it's just, I feel you have to sit there the whole day, literally just...
Remember they say Twitter fingers? You have to have Twitter
fingers.
fingers.
I don't have Twitter fingers. I don't have time to have Twitter fingers. But anyway, so she puts it there and has this whole conversation about how Ruby thinks she's whatever. And then I see this and I take that screenshot of her first post and I put it up and I say, you know what? Because I was really tired. I'm thinking, Lemu, we are in the COVID era. You are at your house. You are trying to keep safe. People in the world are dying, and we don't have time to be dragging people because they think they are Beyonce.
Yeah.
Because me, as I'm chilling at my house, yes, we had a celebration the day before. Yes, I'm now relaxing, but on a day-to-day, I still wake up, I still work for my 8 to 5. I still try and see how it is that I'm going to pay my shop's rent, how it is that I'm going to pay the people that depend on me's food and rent. And you are out here trying to say, yeah, she thinks she's Beyonce, blah, 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 blah. Nuh-uh. So I was just like, you know what? I'm taking this to just say, guys, because it's one thing, because I was thinking, you know what, usually maybe you were bothered by the fact that I'm sitting at Livega eating a plate of food that you would maybe like to be sitting at and eating, you know, but the fact that I'm in my house, how am I taking anything off of you? So as I'm sitting there, I just took it and then I put it up and I said, you know what, guys, I don't know why it is that this person is doing this, because she should actually be focusing her energy and being a role model to her offsprings. And also, this I'm putting out there, and I even said it, I'm so disappointed in myself that I'm out there giving this thing, gassing it, giving her the energy and time that she doesn't deserve. But I put it out there because I said, I want people to know that I'm constantly being attacked by others out of the blue for no good reason, that it happens to everybody. And just because we who are in the limelight don't take it upon ourselves to constantly be out there and talk about it, we do go through it. But I'm thinking about that one person that is following me that really isn't as strong and resilient as I am. This person is absorbing all that negative energy, and this person would want to then try and do something to themselves. They're gonna get depressed because this stranger is talking crap about them. So this is why I had put it up, just to say, you know what, let's be better women. And you are a mother, you have a daughter, or you have a son. You are taking I don't even know what type of child she has, but you're that's how close we are not. But you are taking the time to gaslight somebody else who is somebody else's daughter or somebody else's son. For what? Let's be those women that bring each other up. DM me then to say, Robyn, why aren't you following anybody? But anyways, we'll get back after this. So me having said that bit, now Lemu is on the Twitter sphere. She also saw all of this jazz, but just judging from everything that took place and the things that were said, in terms of just that whole convo, what do you take from it as an individual, as a person?
So for me, it was like, you know, because I have anxiety. Like, I may be on Twitter, but I have anxiety to respond to people, because it's like, if you have a comment about something, somebody else will have a comment about your own comment. So you become like scared to even comment anything, because it feels like you're one person, but the world around you is full of hatred. So it's like you're alone with your beautiful heart, you know, your sunflower life, and then all these people around you are talking so much crap about people, and which is actually sad, because at the end of the day, when I was looking at that, I was looking at all these people's comments. I just felt that, you know, these people were projecting what they are going through or what they have gone through by projecting it onto you, right? And obviously thinking that, okay, you're an influencer, you have a tough skin and stuff like that. You know, just because of your social media, what's it called now?
Footprint.
You know. So I just felt that I was pissed, because it took me back to when I was also cyberbullied online, you know. And it was just like, what do you gain out of it, first of all? And then my auntie actually told me, actually think in their position. Think about how they're sitting there in their bedroom. They were probably trying to kill themselves before that, and they were probably also being bullied, and that's why they do that to other people. So they say that hurt people, but it doesn't justify it.
It really doesn't.
All. So for me, I also felt that it wasn't about what you initially said. It was about you thinking about the bigger picture. So these people were just focusing on that issue of what she said to you and what you said, but they wouldn't think about the bigger picture about what bullying is. So
for me, I think the one thing that upset me was when then she saw that I responded. And imagine, guys, this person has been having this conversation already since Saturday. I only see this Sunday afternoon around maybe 4 or 5. And when I do see it, and I stand up for myself and stand up for anybody else who's following me, who's going through the same thing, because these people are so used to us just accepting what they're saying about us and going forth with our lives. They think, "What's else he say?" You know? And because I stood up and actually reprimanded somebody to say, "Dude, can we just," because for me, I do everything because I'm thinking there are people watching me. And that's why I said, look, I don't know her followers. I'm not following her. She's not a friend of mine. So I wouldn't know whether she has fans, whether she has followers, whether whatever. So I know for a fact that she has a child. So rather than, if not for anybody, rather be a greater model, a role model for your child. Because for me, I'm trying to be a greater role model for everybody else, the younger versions of people that are looking at me and saying, look, I want to live Robyn's life. How do I get there? I'm trying to be a better role model for that. So the fact that then it turned into this, you're coming for my child, it's because you're barren, it's because you had so many abortions. And
it's not even about that.
It's not about that. And how did we do the abortions together? Did you give me the abortion pill? Abortions are illegal in Namibia, mind you. And you are out there blasting, having the time of your life with all your hype men, whoop whoop, growing 400 more followers, just talking crap about measly old me. Because some people are just like, I know, Robyn, who is this? You know, like belittling me. And guys, I am a big deal. I'm going to say it again. Robyn Nakaambo is a big deal. And the reason why I'm saying that is because God died on the cross for little old me. So I am a big deal.
And I think everybody should feel like that about themselves.
I mean, if you are not going to think, if like for me, I, for my own reasons, decided I am not following anybody. Why does it bother people to a point where they want to talk about it?
Can you answer that question, since everybody wants to know? Why don't you follow anybody?
All right, we're going to talk about this immediately after the break. Okay, so the question you asked before the break was, why are you not following anybody on Instagram? And today, knowing that we're having this talk, I actually put it out there to people, trying to gauge everybody. And that's the element of substance I want now for my feeds. I was just asking, like, guys, you know, what do you want us to talk about? And somebody also came through and said, you know what? I want to know why you don't follow anybody on Instagram. And this takes nothing away from anybody. I'm not thinking I should ice cream. I'm not thinking what. It's just Robyn that you guys know on social media is my alter ego. And that's what it is. My alter ego does not have, my alter ego in itself, it's just that I am there to give a service, and that's my service to the people. I'm not there to be following people. I'm not there to be whatevering. And even with my own family, when I unfollowed my own family, do you think my family did not ask? They asked. Karandu even called me and said, Kaz, I am at soccer. I am hearing you unfollowed every goddamn body. Who do you think you are? Because Karandu is just that type of, he's my big brother. So for him, he's just like, he's gonna call me out when I'm wrong. And I told him, dude, but it's my alter ego.
Yeah.
And my alter ego is just that. And people are like, yeah, there's a video that some cloud chaser put out on YouTube today, basically narrating the story, the one that was saying me and this girl were slay queens together. Firstly, I'm no slay queen, but apparently we used to slay queen together, and then we got angry and now we are spreading each other's things. That person, as they're talking, I'm just like, why? And then they also mentioned that no, Robyn unfollowed people, and I think it's very selfish of her because she is a businesswoman. My business has got nothing to do with Robyn Nakaambo as that brand. Robyn Nakaambo's business is superlative hair. And with my superlative hair account, and this they were also trying to bash, Vati, nae kunya no mam synthetic wig guy. Sweetie, my synthetic wigs are bringing in money. So you can diss me all you want with my synthetic wigs. But on that account also, apparently I stalk people. I don't. Everybody that follows that account, even if you had to follow me today, I will follow you back.
Yeah.
And you can attest to that. I will follow everybody that follows my account back, because that is how I keep track of my customers. That's how I advertise to them. That's the medium I use for them. And that's how I tag them in the stuff. That's how all of that. So it's got nothing to do with Robyn, whatever. It really, I don't think I should ice cream. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I just don't follow anybody on my social side. And I'm not gonna start following anybody because everybody has a problem with it. I won't.
And
there was a guy,
fine.
And that's also fine.
And if you don't like, I just feel like if you don't feel like following her because she doesn't follow you,
that's also fine.
Then unfollow.
If you want to unfollow, there was somebody yesterday saying, I'm going to create a movement where we're going to unfollow her. By all means, the world is yours.
But then that just says so much about
Exactly.
yourself. You're trying to tarnish somebody else's
For what?
brand just because they don't follow you.
Others, yeah, you bought your followers. Okay, guys, I have never bought followers in my life. But even for those people that decide to go that route, what does it take from you? Do they buy it with your money? No. Dude, run your own race. Let people be. I choose to have my social site with zero followings, of me following zero people. That's also fine. That's me. I don't think Beyonce gets crucified every day.
No, but because she's Beyonce.
But
And
me, because I'm just Robyn Nakaambo here,
you see, that's another thing which I hate, right? You know, which we'll go into about the bullying thing, where it's like when I now posted whatever I posted, and Kylie had posted the same thing, but because she's Kylie, she's fine, she can't get crucified. Because I'm little old me, which I am, I'm really little old me, I get crucified.
Okay, so let's hush hush, and we'll get back to you after this. Hey lovebirds, keep abreast to everything on this channel. All you need to do is subscribe and turn on the notifications. Okay, so now I've been compared to Beyonce. Even today, somebody said, oh, you're so hardworking. I think you're the Beyonce of Namibia. And then I responded and I was just like, girl, don't try compare me to Beyonce. People are gonna slaughter you because they dragged me. But you mentioned before the break that you had your fair share of all of this because Kylie Jenner has done something similar. You are not trying to be her, no. You are just being you in your own element, and people started bashing you.
Yeah.
How is that?
So, okay, let me go back to way back, you know, just a summary of it. So basically when I was in high school, I had a friend who was dating a guy, and you know, I witnessed him cheating or whatever, and me being the good friend, I went to him and I was like, yo, listen, your nigga's cheating on you, and like, this is not even, oh, that he said, she said, I was there, I saw it. And so she goes back to her boyfriend and she's like, Lemu's saying this about you, is it true? The guy just flips a switch. Literally the first thing he does, he first texts me, he's like, yeah, you're gonna pay for this, da, da, da. I'm like, huh? Then he goes on Facebook. That time Facebook was lit. There wasn't even like Twitter wasn't as lit, Instagram wasn't as lit. And what he does is he unfollows me, right, on Facebook, and then he starts writing all of this to all the people at Beep school that I was at. Lemu she is this, she's skinny as hell, she's anorexic, she throws up every morning, she drinks Black Label every morning, that's why she's so thin. And you know,
Black Label makes you thin.
I didn't even know, you know, I'm 16 years old, I'm in grade 10, right? And like, I'm getting all these screenshots. And I'm just like, what the hell? The first thing what I thought was, how am I going to go to school? That was the first thing. I didn't care about anything else. For me was, how am I going to go to school? And then I was just like, I showed my mom and I was crying. And I was like, I cannot do this because already I'm being bullied at school, like face to face because I'm skinny, right? Somebody tried to push me down the stairs, you know, just all those, like nasty.
But guys, kids are so mean.
That's why I'm like, adults are still acting like this. But anyway, so after all of this happened, that time I don't think the cyberbullying was in place, that you can go report it or whatever, but my mom just told me, like, you know, just deactivate your account, it will blow over. But the thing is, things don't blow over, they stay here.
Yeah.
So like we said, there's a difference between you and me. You can stand up, I can't. I'm a very timid, I'm a shy person, but to the world I may seem like this loud person due to my social media.
Yeah.
But then again, social media is someone's alter ego or it could be your truth.
Exactly.
So anyway, and then so going forward in life, I had to learn how to now be strong. Because when I entered the modeling industry, that's also another thing. There you get bullied on its own, you know. And bullying may not per se be like, oh, you're a hoe, you're, you know, yes, that was part of it, but it can also be about your appearance.
Yeah.
So my appearance was the main thing that people used to bully me about, which is really stupid because I just think like I was happy in my own skin. Now, some outside people had to, because they were hurt themselves, they had to come and talk about my weight.
They're basically just projecting their insecurities on you.
So this year, like last year my birthday's in December, I decided, you know what, screw this. Screw the world actually. I'm going to be confident and I'm not going to care about what people say. So I thought, I'm not going to care. I thought. So I had, for my birthday, I had posted like these, not really half naked, I don't know how you...
I think people would perceive them as half naked. Let's just.
But I mean, if you're in your bikini, are you half naked?
You're not.
So why is it?
Darling, people think me sitting the way I'm sitting, I'm half naked.
You see, the perception of the world is crazy.
Are different. So
anyway, so I posted a photo with my bikini, but it was like a thong bikini, and my ass and like water dripping on my ass, and then like I turned like this, but so a little bit of my titty was showing, but not really. It was just like a cute side boob, but. To the world, they didn't think it was a cute side boob. They didn't think that my ass was probably not hot enough, it's not fat enough like Kylie's or whatever. So somebody commented like, "Are you going through some things? Why would you post this? This is degrading." And first I looked at it, and then I went back to sleep. Then I said, "Never mind. Wait, maybe they are right." So I was trying to look about.
So you start questioning, second guessing everything.
So I was looking at everything wrong about the photo. Right, but in the back of my mind, I knew there was nothing wrong. That's why I posted it in the first time. But then I actually ended up removing it, and I ended up feeling bad about it because I was just like, why? I'm not standing up for the kids themselves who are doing this. You know, who are confident. Why am I not showing that I'm confident leaving the post on?
Okay, we are gonna go for a quick break, and when we get back, we're gonna continue unpacking Lemu's story. Let's continue talking about your experiences and basically now in terms of when you were second guessing everything you posted or the previous content you posted, and you're just thinking all these negative people's things are basically eating into your thought process. What happened?
Yeah, well, so the me 10 years ago and the me today, so this happened 10 years apart, basically. And mind you, it wasn't from females. It was males. Males, not females. So I was like, what? like it if somebody were to be writing all this stuff about your daughter on social media? Like, how? You know what? So anyway, I removed it and I thought to myself, I said, you know what, Lemu, I'm disappointed in yourself because you should have stand up for somebody else who's scared to do it.
Exactly.
You know, and I didn't stand up for myself, and I regret it, and I've just learned that from now on, I'm just going to do me. If you're not happy with what you see on my social media, then that's fine. Don't follow me.
Yeah, exactly.
But that is what I want to post. That's what I'm going to continue posting because that is part of your brand. It's part of my brand. It's what I want to post. I want to post food. I want to post bikinis. That's what I'm going to post. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
And guys, honestly, especially if anything that COVID taught me is all those outside things that we focus on to brush our egos and the hype man and whatnot. This whole predicament has taught you as an individual to be you as an individual, because you are at your house, you are by yourself or with your significant other or with your family, but ultimately you are by yourself. You don't have a hype man, a hype woman next to you gearing you up. You are you and your own thoughts. So if you are not genuinely happy with who you are and who you portray to be out there, then what's the point? So I was just like, I am being me. And people are going on, and the way this chick went on with my story, it's as if I had just unfollowed people yesterday. I didn't do that. It's close to 2 years now. Get over it.
But you know, when you said us being in this COVID situation and stuff, you know, that's a very important thing, because this is where you get tested. And a lot of people are testing other people because they have nothing better to do.
They're bored.
Right? But you guys should also realize that that little 16-year-old that you are bullying, cyberbullying online, can literally take pills there and die because you're cyberbullying them, and they're in their own space, they're locked up and stuff. So it's people should realize that social media can make or break you. And you should take it seriously. And about the comments that you make, abortions, that's a huge thing. Somebody that thing can touch somebody so bad.
Today, somebody even asked me, I just want to say, is it true that you committed a couple of abortions and you can't get kids? And they said, you don't have to post this, Robyn. I said, I do have to post it because people out there are thinking the exact same thing as you. Which I know, I've been following Robyn for a long time now, and I heard this about her yesterday. But could it be or could it not be? These people don't know me like you do. You know me very well, so obviously you would know whether I was pregnant, whether I had an abortion, whether I'm barren, whether I'm what. You would know that personally. But a stranger, because people are now to a point where people are now starting to think I knew this girl personally, and that's why she was privy to such information. I don't know her. And that's what I wanted to prove. Okay, now that you say I had an abortion and I'm barren, please prove it. Prove it to the world. You have receipts? Show us your receipts.
But also, does it really matter?
And if I had 10,000 abortions, and hypothetically speaking, that is what I had chosen to do, it's my life. Who are you to judge me? I mean, there's certain people that are going to frown upon the fact that you did A, B, C, and D. But is it for them to frown upon on? You know? So it's one of those things where just be kind. Like, especially out there too. And the people don't realize this, hey? And I say it all the time. I love the universe. And when you're projecting negativity out there into the universe, you're sitting there, you're just like, why are my things not working out? Why am I not what-whatting?
It's because of such behavior.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, you are bashing Robyn constantly, but Robyn continues rising. Why? Because she's doing her. She's focusing on her. When she's projecting things out there into the universe, especially with the platforms that she's given, she's projecting positivity. And that is what people need to start doing. Just be more kind. If you're seeing Lemu is being trolled there, you don't have to go there to go add, yeah, so be so. For what?
Exactly.
Just let it be. Let them do their evil dues and pay their dues later, or they continue. Like I was even telling them, have you ever seen me post anything negative or commented anything negative on somebody's stuff? No, I don't have the time
and
for
that's
it.
why you've been blessed and blessed and blessed. Like I always say, the amount of energy that it takes to talk about somebody, that is the amount of energy that you can use to better yourself.
Very, very true.
Literally.
But anyways, we are going to go for a quick break. Please subscribe and turn on the notification.
Is the button usually on the left, eh?
We've spoken about Lemu's incidences. We've spoken about my predicament. Lemu, I think all in all, basically what you're saying is you didn't do anything about it. You basically went to hide and...
I hid in my shell. I stopped posting for a little while. Actually, I'm still recovering from it now. So I've started posting, like I posted the first post, like when was it, last week? But I wish from now on, that I am gonna stand up towards these people who talk all the smack and project all this negativity. I am going to, but also people should understand that there's a certain group of human beings that suffer from anxiety. So for them it takes longer, whereas for you, like this happened 2 days ago, you're already doing your own thing now. You continue.
Somebody asked me like, what the hell is wrong with you? Don't you get hurt? I'm like, guys, I do. I literally, sometimes I sit back. There are certain things that don't touch me, but for some odd reason, this specific one, and even to the length I went, guys, I went as far as contacting the law to deal with it. And the reason why is because I felt like this is such a touchy topic, and there's so many women that go through this, whether it's abortions, maybe they were raped, maybe they're in abusive relationships and they don't want to have these kids, maybe they can't take care of these kids, and there was another one of insinuating that I have miscarriages or insinuating that I'm barren. There are women out there that have been trying to get pregnant for years. For you to try and belittle somebody and get an upper hand on them because you have a child and that person is barren, even if it is true, that is not humane.
No.
That is not humane. And that touched me because I'm thinking, this is now out there in the public. If I don't say anything about it, then it's so it's a fact. So it is what it is, But I decided I'm going to stand up for other women that go through this. Ideally, I think if I was not in this industry for so long, and if I didn't have the strong shell I have and the thick skin I have, a lot of people would have actually been depressed, tried to kill themselves, whatever, And for me, I'm not that. I told myself, I'm going to be an advocate speaking on and out about cyberbullying for a reason. People that look up to me need to know that you don't tolerate cyberbullying. I didn't tolerate bullying at school, period. And this was not cyberbullying, it was face-to-face, Boza. And also, guys, this whole thing of saying, guys, I'm hood. What? You're there throwing out your addresses, you are there, I'm gonna kick who's bum, I'm gonna what. Guys, calm down.
It's not
How old are
deep.
we? How old are we? And this whole thing of shaming people. Yeah, you bleach. Guys, I've been light-skinned all my life. My parents are light-skinned. Really? Have you seen my family? We are a bunch of light-skinned bamboos. And people are out there like, yeah, she's just bleaching. She must go continue bleaching. She's so pale. She's so white. I am not. I have color. And even if I didn't have color, why do you have to press on are you insecure at the fact that you're darker skinned than I am? Maybe. But those are things where stop trying to be hurtful, trying to project your insecurities onto other people. I don't complain about people being dark skinned.
It's beautiful, dark, light, caramel.
For me, it doesn't matter because of Onu, I am a person as well. God created you in your own image. And that's that. Yeah. Now you're bashing somebody. Imagine if I was now an albino and you're bashing me for being an albino. What is that? So, yeah. Anyways, that is the time. Those are the times we're living in right now because savagery is apparently so cool. But I'm just telling you guys that it's not okay. and people can go to the extents where they need to go to. I did ask for public apologies. I've received one so far. I'm waiting for the next. I don't know when this airs out, whether it's gonna be done by then or not. But I just wanted to tell you guys that you need to take the steps. There is community police that is out there, just structured for us. But anyways, let's go for a quick break. Please subscribe. I'll see you after the break. Lemu actually said something off air. Let's pick it up from there actually.
So she was talking about her apologies that she got, well, the one apology, and I was just saying that it's also fine if she doesn't get that apology. It's really fine. It just says a lot about the other people involved, and you've kept it moving. They haven't broken you.
Exactly.
And that's fine, and you're using your platform to speak about it and to help that little child who's locked up in her room. That's at least you can take away from this, from helping people.
I was actually telling Lemu that, you know, as this whole thing was so bittersweet because I was saying I was glad it had happened to me so that I could be a mouthpiece in advocating towards or against it. And that's also a good trait I always have. When negative things hit my life, I always try and see what it is, what good I can take out on this. And like for me, this whole thing made me realize, like, at the end of the day, we need to start taking out things from our experiences. And people that have big platforms, you need to start seeing how it is that you can impact other people's life in a positive dimension when you go through your stuff. Because a lot of times it's like, I feel in our industry, you're designed to suck it up, keep quiet, and just move forward.
Yeah, not
you
talk
know,
about
and
it
not talk
or
about it,
say
and not
anything.
no. You need to share these things because that is what makes you human. This thing made me livid, and I'm not the only one. That's my family, that's my boyfriend's family, that's my boyfriend's my boyfriend himself, that's, you know, everybody's livid about it. But the problem is, at the end of the day, if we keep quiet, what are we teaching everybody else, other families that are going through this?
Yeah.
So speak about the things you're going through and see how it is you can change lives.
Yeah, and
you
I'm
know?
sure you're going to be answering a lot of questions on your social media as of
Girl, I've been.
after this, you know. And even though, not even about the situation, just people coming to you saying, listen, I'm going through this situation. What can I do? How can I get through it? You know, because now I know how to get through it, right? Not that I'm going to speak about it, but, you know.
You can speak to me about it.
I'm not going to post it out there, but still, you know. Confidence, I think that's the one thing I'm going to take away from this. Confidence. Be confident within yourself.
I love this. Anyways, subscribe, guys. We're going to see you after the break. So there it is, guys. We were talking cyberbullying. I've been through it. Lemu's been through it. The beauty about everything is that we tackled things differently, and I wanted us to bring that out to say, this is what she went through. This is how she went through, how she went about it, and this is what I've been through, and this is what I've done. And I cannot thank you enough. You're already a person that is obviously, you know, you keep to yourself, you don't talk much about stuff. And for the fact that you could come on this platform with me and just discuss these pertinent issues that a lot of people are going through. Once again, I think from my end, it's just all about taking away confidence and taking away that you can do something about it. You don't have to subscribe to nonsense and tolerate all of that jazz. But what can you tell everybody out there that's a little bit, because maybe some people are just like, wow, Robyn's too hard. Robyn, no. But maybe from your end, like from, you know, somebody that's a little bit more subtle than me.
Well, from my side is, guys, limit your sight. Basically, limit your sight, and it will limit how you hear about things and how you speak. So it will limit your hearing, and limit what you say to people. And that's that. And be positive and be kind, guys. Show kindness always, even when people are being assholes.
So yeah, basically guys, if you happen to be on the back end of being cyberbullied, all you need to do is call the police, go to community police. There is a bill out there in place where it states clearly that cyberbullying is not tolerated in Namibia, and that is something that our people need to start knowing. And you as an individual as well, when you're on your social sites, just know whatever it is that you put out there, especially about other people, make it something that you know you wouldn't mind somebody else putting it out there about you, and also back it up, or be able to back it up. You don't want to end up being one of those people in a police station being asked, okay, please amuse us, please give us the facts, where are the papers, the documents that Robyn aborted kids, where are they, where's the footage, and you can't vet for it, or you can't whatever. And also guys, hearsay is not fact. So it can't be that, oh no, I know the story I heard from Lemu. Lemu is Robyn's cousin. It's fact. Guys. Let's not be those people. Let's not be those people. And don't also try and trigger things unnecessarily. If you want to ask questions, be direct. If you want to do whatever, don't be malicious and then be a victim at the end of the day, or try and victimize somebody else. So at the end of the day, it's just about you as an individual, spread love and light to the world, and expect that being reciprocated by the universe. If we're doing negativity, that comes back straight into our lives. So as we are glowing, her skin is glowing. I was just like, the light is bouncing over her face, and she's just like, take it.
It's been a while.
So yeah guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't wait for the next episode. I hope it's not going to be as deep as this, because really it's not nice to talk about such pressing issues. Yes, I want to talk about them, and I want to let everybody know about them, but it's nothing nice to go through. Take it from me, I've been through it, she's been through it. It's the worst, but it's okay. Please do follow, subscribe, and of course turn on the notification, because you do not want to miss anything that happens on this channel. Thank you. Wishing you guys love and light. Love birds. Mwah. This is Robyn Nakaambo. Follow my YouTube channel. All you need to do is subscribe and turn on your notifications.